Hey, I chose My Papa's Waltz by Theodore Roethke. I chose this poem not for a particular reason. I was just going through the book, and the first line actually stood out to me, and I read the rest and thought it was pretty interesting. Okay, I'll read it first. The whiskey in your breath could make a small boy dizzy, but I hung on like death. Such waltzing was not easy. We romped into the pan, slid from the kitchen shelf. My mother's countenance could not unfollow itself. The hand that held my wrist was battered on one knuckle. At every step you missed, my right ear scraped a buckle. You beat time on my head with a palm cake hard on by dirt, then washed me off the bed, still clinging on your shirt. So basically, I got from this poem, basically, a young boy and his father, of course, were dancing. The father was drinking whiskey, of course, and came off as drunk. Um, and I got that from the first line, of course, the whiskey on your breath. So I figured, he was drinking his long day or something. Basically, the boy and the man was dancing around the kitchen, and I got that from line 6, when it said it slid from the kitchen shelf, which was talking about the pants on line 5. And basically, it was knocking things down, which made the mother really upset. And I got that from lines 7 and 8, when it said that my mother's countenance could not unfollow itself. And I guess the waltz came in because of the dancing. From the title, My Papa's Waltz came in from dancing, of course. But at the end of the poem, it does say that the father danced him off to bed. And I got the interpretation because from that interpretation, I got that he danced himself the father danced the son to sleep. A few things I got from this poem will be family and love. Family, because it's a father, son, and mother, basically, or yeah, father, son, and mother. And I got love from the poem because you can tell the son really loved his father. Because in line 15 it said, still clinging onto your shirt, meaning he didn't want to let go. So I felt a lot of love going on in this. Some literary devices I got was irony, and I got that from lines 1, 3, and 4. Because 1 said the whiskey was on the breath, so obviously he was kind of drunk, and it said, but he hung on like that, so I figured the man was drunk. And I got it from lines 5 and 6. The irony was that we romped into the pan, slid from the kitchen shelf, so obviously, basically. Another literary device I got was image from lines 9 and 10. It said the hand that held my wrist was battered on one knuckle, and I could just picture it, So that's why I chose image on that one. I could picture actually a lot of things from this poem, including from lines 5 and 6 too, from the pans and the slid from the kitchen shelf. The third one I got was rhyme, of course, but a lot of things rhymed in this poem. But one thing that actually stood out to me was lines 14 and 16, with the palm cake hard by dirt, and line 16, still clinging on to your shirt. I did a little research on Theodore, Mr. Roethke, and I actually found out he was born in Saginaw, Michigan. What I read was that his father was a German immigrant, and his father actually passed away from cancer when Theodore was actually 14, and at the same time his uncle actually committed suicide. So I would have to say that he suffered from a lot of loss, I guess. I found out that he actually earned his bachelor's and master's in teaching and poetry from the University of Michigan. Nothing. That is about it. Oh, um, what does it mean to you, and how does it apply to your personal life? Actually, personally, I can't really relate to it. Of course, because um, not a well, I'm not a boy, but I can relate to it with me and my mother because we have actually a really close bond. So I can tell that the father and son have really close bond, and um, a lot of love just entered in the house. But yeah, that's about it. That's it. Thank you.